What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
I was looking for the right way to say it, and you just came right out and said it.
Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson are tribute singers for Neil Diamond in Song Sung Blue, one of few new movies I'll be reviewing this week on CJ at the Movies, along with some new films starring Timothee Chalamet and Amanda Seyfried. I'm Christopher Zweig in J. Peak, Vermont. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Song Sung Blue, a biopic about a Neil Diamond tribute band named Lightning and Thunder. Hugh Jackman stars as Lightning and Kate Hudson as Thunder. His real name is Mike, a recovering alcoholic of 20 years and a tribute singer who dislikes his Don Ho appearances, and her name is Claire, a single mother and Patsy Cline tribute singer. They meet and form great music together.
You're gonna do a Neil Diamond show?
A Neil Diamond experience.
Lightning and thunder!
Directed by Craig Brewer, who also did Hustle and Flow, Song Sung Blue is based on the 2008 documentary of the same name. You can find that film on YouTube as long as you pay close attention to the poster, year, and details. In the meantime, this movie has plenty of Neil Diamond spirits, sad moments, and a great appreciation for tribute bands without being overly sentimental about everything, and it also allows Jackman and Hudson to merge into these real-life characters, and their past experiences in music films helps them out a bit, so definitely see this. Our next movie is Marty Supreme, the latest film from Josh Safdie of the Safdie brothers, and starring Timothee Chalamet as a mean, ambitious young Jewish ping pong champ named Marty Mauser, who was inspired by the real-life ping pong champ Marty Reisman.
And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
He has two affairs, one with a married pet store employee played by Odessa Aizon, and the other with a retired actress played by Gwyneth Paltrow. He also gets in trouble with the law, a criminal played by Abel Ferrara, and even the actress's anti-Semite businessman husband played by Kevin O'Leary, who offers Marty a position that would humiliate him.
You think it's that simple? Yeah, I do.
Marty Supreme is crazy, dangerous, wickedly funny, and daring. Yes, the mean behaviors can be overbearing, but other times we're able to see some originality. There are animals in the table tennis matches, a spanking paddle, wisecracks against anti-Semitism, and Chalamet stepping up his game. And he plays Marty with an unlikable personality, and he's very good at adapting to such a character, so definitely see this. Next up, The Testament of Ann Lee with Amanda Seyfried in another movie this month after The Housemaid. This time she plays Ann Lee, also known as Mother Ann, who was the founding leader of the Millenarian Restorationist Christian sect known as the Shakers. Eventually, they would be renamed the United Society of Believers in Christ's Second Coming.
The time is near at hand. I know it. Do not be frightened.
Directed by Mona Fastvold and written by her spouse Brady Corbett, who both collaborated on The Brutalist last year, this may not feature easy scenes to watch because women get violently injured and there will be blood, but they assemble the right people to sing the words and acknowledge the time and places. There has never been a movie about Mother Ann until now, and The Testament of Ann Lee couldn't be more devoted and passionate about her and the beliefs she spread the word about, so definitely see it. Next up, No Other Choice, the latest Korean entry from the genius Park Chan-wook, who continues to prove his worth in cinema. Lee Byung-hun plays a paper company employee with a loving family and a great childhood home. Everything is coming up roses until his company gets bought out by American businessmen and he's let go.
여기 적힌 것들 자제하기, 아빠 취직할 때까지. 나 테니스 포기, 내 차, 그리고 우리 집.
The family man resorts to some illegal activities like creating a fake paper company to attract the attention of other businesses and may have to resort to murder when two job applications have better credentials than him.
나는 내 식구들 입에 밥을 넣어주기 위해 무슨 짓이든 한다. 어쩔 수가 없다.
Chan-wook presents No Other Choice with many wise choices, some of it truthful and consistent, and other times they're original. It's very rare when we see a husband and wife argument when he's dressed up as John Smith while his wife is Pocahontas, and they're dressed like that because they went to a costume party and their daughter loves Pocahontas. And how often do we get to see someone hide a gun under 3 sets of gloves? It's all handled with levity, style, and attitude, and I can imagine if the Coen brothers tried to go for those approaches. And our last movie is Breakdown 1975, Morgan Neville's latest doc that focuses on what was going on in the year 1975 and the movies that made that year like Nashville, Jaws, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, All the President's Men, Dog Day Afternoon, The Stepford Wives, and Star Wars.
1975 was the closest America came to saying, hey, I got flaws too. And for a brief moment, cinema and pop culture was able to look at that, but it was too much and we turned the hell away.
There's a lot of movies and politics at the time that this doc debates about. Granted, the centerpiece loses our best interest based on how it's presented, but most of the way it's very poetic and acknowledges what was going on in America and how movies were used as escapism and representations. This is the latest doc to make its way on Netflix, and while it's not one of Neville's best entries, it still keeps us informed about what has happened back then and how movies used their themes. What's going on now is just as crazy, and movies continue to represent them, and I guess that's how I'm really seeing Breakdown 1975. It's already streaming on Netflix, and it's watchable. Recapping this week's new movies: thumbs up for Song Sung Blue, thumbs up for Marty Supreme, thumbs up for The Testament of Ann Lee, thumbs up for No Other Choice, and thumbs up for Breakdown 1975. Well, those are the new movies I'm reviewing this week, and this is how I close off the season for CJ at the Movies. I will see you next season for my list of the best films of the year. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, Happy New Year, and I'll see you at the movies.